with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Good evening, I'm Haley Potter. Thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of the Erie News NOWCAST. New tonight, a lack of workers is impacting Erie's Barber National Institute like many other businesses across our region and nation. Janice Knoll's son lives at the group home and is pleading to the community to apply for a job working with people with disabilities like her son. I sat down with her today. She tells me she's advocated for people with disabilities since her son was a little boy. She appreciates all the staff and the Barber Center, but she tells me they are so short-staffed that people from other departments are stepping in to work in direct support. She says this shortage of workers is impacting her family and her son.
Are in desperate need. We're in a critical situation at this point. It's affecting my son. He's depressed. He's a very outgoing, loving individual who loves to interact with people.
I also talked to Barber National Institute about the staff shortage. I will have the full story coming up tonight on Erie News Now at 11 o'clock. The search continues for a dog who's been missing since he and his owner were involved in a motorcycle accident on Tuesday night. The dog's name is Henry, and he was last seen near the Tops on 26th Street. On Tuesday night between 5 and 6 o'clock, a car and a motorcycle collided at the intersection of 21st and Raspberry. The motorcyclist was injured, but witnesses say Henry and the car driver were okay. Witnesses say this is a busy intersection and they've seen accidents here before. Henry the dog was riding in the carrier on the side of the motorcycle. According to witnesses, his owner tried to get him out of the carrier, but Henry ran away.
And the dog was on top of the motorcycle, and he grabbed the dog real quick to get the dog off the hot pipes of the bike. And next thing you know, a neighbor came out, tried to help with the dog, and the dog headed down 20th Street, and that's the last time we saw the dog.
The owner is okay, and he's also actively searching for his dog, Henry. Pennsylvania state officials say they will lift the mask order within the next month. The acting health secretary says the order will be lifted when 70% of adults have been vaccinated or June 28th, whichever comes first. In a news conference today, the health department said it is confident that the state is on track to getting to that 70% mark by the end of next month. The current mask mandate only applies to people who have not yet been vaccinated. Once the order is lifted, Pennsylvania will continue to follow all CDC guidance. State officials say more than 52% of adults have been vaccinated against COVID-19. Our region has crossed 145,000 vaccinated people. That's a solid 46% of the region's population. Erie County alone has vaccinated more than 105,000 people as of today. For the latest COVID-19 facts and figures, you can always check out our website, erienewsnow.com. Erie City Hall is set to reopen next week with significant security upgrades. Mayor Joe Schember unveiled the city's new state-of-the-art security system today. Starting June 1st, once the building reopens, members of the public will have to go through a metal detector. The upgrades carry a price tag of $1 million, which will also cover the cost of 3 new security guards. The city is also partnering with the Erie County Courthouse and will use the City Council meeting room as an additional courtroom to help with a backlog of cases which were pushed back because of the pandemic.
There'll be much more safety here in City Hall than there's been for many years. We've had incidents on the upper floors where employees felt threatened. We wanted to eliminate that and make this a safe place to work.
Mayor Schember hopes the cost will be covered by the funding from the American Rescue Plan, but that right now is not a guarantee. A new business is on the water is opening just in time for Memorial Day weekend. Hidden Harbor Water Rentals will be open starting tomorrow for pontoon boat rentals. They have 4 boats. Some are 22 feet, others are 24 feet. The 22 feet boats can hold up to 10 people, and the 24 feet boats can hold up to 12 people. You could rent them for half a day or the full day. Right now, they're just going to be open weekends 9 to 6, but plan to open 7 days a week come mid-June. They say they were excited to open, but still a little anxious to start a new business during the pandemic.
It's definitely interesting with a new business starting on a holiday weekend. You never really know what's going to happen. I'm sure we'll get a lot of people walking around and at least get the word out about us, because we'll have some flags up and our signs up, so they'll kind of wonder what we are, maybe look us up and book for future weekends.
To learn more or schedule a boat ride, you can visit our website, erienewsnow.com. Law enforcement across 2 states are reminding drivers to buckle up when they hit the road. The Ohio State Highway Patrol has teamed up with the Pennsylvania State Police for their Click It or Ticket initiative. Today, the agencies held an event at the Ohio Welcome Center on the state line to highlight just how critical wearing a seatbelt really is. The Click It or Ticket program is a nationwide push by police to keep people safe on the road. The campaign focuses on safety education and targeted enforcement during high travel weekends like Memorial Day weekend.
So we're going to have troopers out across the state in Pennsylvania. Law enforcement's going to be out across the state here in Ohio to make sure that everyone gets to their destination safely. Seatbelts are very important.
The Click It or Ticket campaign runs until June 6th, but by law, drivers and passengers have to wear a seatbelt at all times. Erie County's indoor water park has unveiled a new attraction ahead of what's expected to be a busy Memorial Day weekend. Splash Lagoon frequently reinvests in the facility, this time shifting its attention to the arcade area. They've just put in another attraction there called the Dark Ride, which is an 8-person state-of-the-art virtual reality experience.
The seat you're sitting in is shaking and the wind is blowing, and you feel like you're on a real roller coaster, and all these figures are popping out in 3D from the screen, and you have a gun and you shoot the bad guys on the screen, and it's very exciting, and there's a lot of thrills to it.
Sounds exciting. Another change was made to the bar area in the arcade. It's now an ice cream shop for the entire family. Well, thanks for joining us for the Erie News Nowcast. Join us for our next news at 10 p.m. on the CW and 11 p.m. on WICU and WSEE. Have a great night.